And as a student, I've never really taken any spirit courses, and I actually don't know my level. So how would you recommend for students who want to take spirit courses and don't know their level?
That's a great question, Serena. So the way I look at it is, so with between level 1 and level 2 with WSET courses, you can jump in at either level. So you don't have to take level 1 to go on to level 2. But I always like to, encourage students to kind of think and have a little self-reflection before they go in and jump in, especially with level 2 and with spirits classes. Truly think about it from the perspective of level 1 is about 6 to 8 hours of studying, where level 2 is about 30 to 35 hours worth of studying to pass. And truly it's a matter of, when was the last time you were in a classroom? If it's been a while, you might want to just start with a level 1 course just to kind of get your feet wet and getting used to being in a classroom and taking the exam again. The other thing I always like to think about is, for example, what is your background with spirits like? If you're already familiar, maybe you've been working in a restaurant as bartender, or you really do enjoy making cocktails at home, and you know the difference between a vodka and a gin, and the different types of whiskeys, whether we're talking a single malt scotch or a blended scotch versus a bourbon versus a Tennessee whiskey, you could probably jump in at level 2 and be okay. But at the same time, there's a lot of discussion about the production processes in both of these courses. So that's really what I really encourage students to think about a little bit. And especially if you're newer to learning those types of things, the productions, the different types of whiskeys and cognacs and whatnot, then it's a good thing to start with level 1 just to kind of get your feet wet.